This tribe showers with cow pee, covers their bodies in ashes and feces. It's a tribe that blows into the cow's bottom to make them produce more milk. This is the Mundari tribe in South Sudan, and here, cows are everything. They're so important to them. There's even an initiation where boys receive cuts to the forehead, resulting in scars that resemble the horns of the cow. These cows are so valuable to the Mundari because they can sell them, use them to get married, and feed the entire tribe with meat, urine, and milk. Every day they wash their faces and their hair with cow pee. They believe that showering with pee helps cure skin diseases, but it's also what gives them their signature look. The ammonia in the pee dyes their hair orange, and it's a cleaning method only reserved for the males. But here's the crazy thing. You might think bathing with pee would stink and leave you smelling horrendous, but the pee of these cows are actually odorless. Twice a day they massage the cows with a mix of ashes and cow dung to protect them from parasites, even using the same mixture to cover their bodies as sunscreen and insect repellent. When the cow doesn't produce any milk, the boys blow into the cow's bottom to force milk to come out. And because these cows are so valuable to them, they sleep right next to their favorite ones to keep an eye on them, which is why the Mundari are always armed with machine guns, not to protect themselves, but to protect their cattle from thieves. Selling one of these cows can go for anywhere between $500 to $700 US. So when it comes to protecting their cattle, they'll do whatever it takes. They see them as their money, as their own children. In fact, they'll name their cattle, but they name their own kids. When a child becomes an adult, they adopt the name of their favorite cow. One of the hardest parts about living in the cattle camps of the Mundari is the constant smoke that fills the air. The thing is, it's not simply smoke from burned wood, but from cow dung, which is super harmful for the eyes, the lungs, basically the entire body. But it's being covered in ash and cow pee that makes you a true Mundari. It's part of their identity. It's who they are. The relationship the Mundari have with the Watusi cows is stronger than their relationship to any human. But it's also a culture that's slowly starting to fade out of our world. For the most part, this tribe was hidden in the African bush, allowing their way of life to be largely untouched. The rise of tribal wars and conflict around South Sudan are creating desperate times for them. South Sudan is the youngest country, and it's also the most fragile. After decades of the war, the land has become flooded with lethal hazards. The war has isolated the Mundari as they can no longer venture off into new lands in fear of landmines, keeping them in areas that may no longer have the resources for their livestock. The instability in the country has also driven up the number of thieves raiding cattle camps. The Mundari have no taste for war, and their guns are not to kill anyone but to protect their herd. All the Mundari want to do is take care of their livestock, and they will protect them at all costs.